What's up, guys? Welcome back. You already know what we're doing today because I told you on the last video. We're going to be doing a DIY black housing headlights on the Budget Build Civic. And I've already got it somewhat started. It's heating up. I don't have a heat gun and I don't really feel like starting the oven. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a little heater, little space heater type thing right here. You see this? Yeah, this little boy right here. Gets pretty warm. Hopefully it gets warm enough to melt all this. I'm just gonna melt the top because I figure once I get the top melted up, then it'll just peel off. So I'm gonna get to it. Hopefully it works good. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but I'll show you guys a little bit about the inside of it if I get this thing open. So that was a lot easier than I thought. It actually took like 3 minutes. This thing actually puts out a lot of heat. All I did is heat the top of it and it literally peeled off just like I thought it would. So now that this is off, I'm gonna have to there's a screw right here, there's a screw right here, and I believe that's it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is unscrew this whole little silver piece, because that's what's gonna be painted. And I believe I have to tape off this section to keep it chrome, because as you can see, this part stays here because it's separate, but this is actually one piece. So the corner right there, the blinker part, I will have to tape off before doing the spray paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I unscrewed it from the actual face, the glass, or plastic. But it looks like I won't even have to be taping. So if you could see right here, there's two little screws. One of those screws takes off this bottom amber part right here, and the screw on top of that actually takes off the backing for this blinker. So what I'm gonna do is, oh yeah, don't forget, there's another screw right there. That one will take off. I'm thinking just this little bulb looking part, this dome right there, which I don't think I have to take off. So I'm gonna take off this little amber part right here, take off the back of this right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray it flat black, because that's all I have, and I believe that's all you need to do. I believe that's the color you need, is just a flat black. So I'm gonna take that off real quick, show you guys the painting process. And this might be a little short video, but if it is, then I'm gonna go ahead and record myself cleaning the blower motor for the AC and heater, because it's making a little bit of noise. I believe there's a lot of leaves stuck in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and show you guys the process. Alright, so it definitely was as easy as I thought. Unscrewed those two screws, the back of this blinker came out. Little amber came out. Right now it's a little chilly out, so I'm gonna warm up the paint a little bit. Got the little cover, the little silver piece right here. Warm up the paint a little. Make sure she's nice and good, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get this going. Let's get this in the corner. So what you wanna do when you're doing it is very light at first coat. Very light. Because the thing is that, dang, this thing is dripping all over. That if you do it too heavy on the first one, I believe you'll have like peeling issues, where it wants to peel and whatnot. But it's coming out really nice. So far, it's going way too smooth, to be honest with you. I normally never, ever have things going this smooth when it comes to working on cars. But this is actually really easy. So if you guys plan on doing this yourselves, just have patience, do it the right way, and it comes out really good, man. This is actually really good. Got to do this one still, but this is going too quick, so I'll have that done in no time if it doesn't give me problems. That's the first coat laid down, really light. You want to get her nice and dry, and then I'll lay it thicker as I go on. Looks like it's kind of splattering a little bit, but I believe once that cover's on, to be honest, you won't even notice any little defects on it. It's looking pretty good so far. I think that might be. See, what I do is I get impatient all the time. That's what I think I'm doing now, but I just want to see the outcome of it. Make sure it's coming out all right. To be honest, I think it is. So, if you guys know, man, those headlights are not all that expensive, the black housing ones, but it's so much cheaper and easier. Well, not easier, but it's cheaper to just do it yourself. It's so easy. Like, why not? You know what I mean? You already have the headlights. If they're in good condition and not broken or whatnot, you already have the headlight. You might as well go ahead and paint her up. Get yourself a nice little set of black housings. Pretty easy. I've always seen videos like this on YouTube. It kind of scared me a little bit because people put them in the oven, I've seen. Most of the time. But I did see someone using a heat gun and I figured this little guy might work. And what do you know? It worked. I'm going to show you, I'll go ahead and show you after it's all painted and dried, and I'll put it together. Oh, and another thing I forgot to tell you is you're going to want to take off your bumper in order to do this mod. Only because of this little guy. You have to take these off. You can get it out with a little finessing, but getting it back in I think will be a lot harder. So you want to get these little brackets things off. It just makes it a lot easier for you. It's not too hard to take your bumper off. Alright guys, I got them both off. Still using the little heater. It worked just fine. Now I'm just waiting for them both to dry. Oh, finally. I am done with the headlights. It took way too long, honestly, because it was my first time, but here they are. And I think, honestly, they came out like store-bought. There's no way. Like, this looks amazing. Yeah, but anyway, I think it came out good. I hope you guys enjoyed the install. Hopefully you could do it to yours if, you know, if that's what you want or whatever. So, with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.